When most people think about productivity mistakes, they think about things like poor time management, procrastination, lack of discipline, or not having a good enough planning system. But after working with thousands of women over the years, I've noticed something interesting. The women who struggle most with productivity are often not the least productive women. They're often the most productive women. They're ambitious, capable, responsible, dependable. They're the women who seem to have it all together, yet behind the scenes, many of them feel overwhelmed, exhausted, scattered, and constantly behind. And what I've discovered is that their biggest productivity struggles are rarely caused by laziness, lack of motivation, or poor work ethic. Instead, they are often caused by a collection of habits, beliefs, and behaviors that quietly create overwhelm over time. Many of these patterns are so common that women don't even realize they're contributing to the problem. They think, I need to be more organized, I need a better routine, I need more discipline, when in reality, they may already be doing too much. These productivity mistakes don't usually look like procrastination. They look like helping everyone else while refusing support yourself, feeling guilty resting, holding yourself to impossible standards, constantly carrying the mental load for everyone around you, and believing that you need to become better before you deserve help. The result? You end up over-functioning. You become the person holding everything together while quietly wondering why life feels so overwhelming despite how productive you are. If you've ever felt like you're doing everything and still somehow falling behind, this list may explain why. So let's talk about the 12 productivity mistakes I see high-achieving women make most often. Number 1, you're always willing to help others, but rarely ask for help yourself. You show up for everyone else automatically, but feel uncomfortable receiving support yourself. You've likely been conditioned to believe that needing help is weakness, independence equals worthiness, or that asking for support burdens other people. Meanwhile, you are carrying an overwhelming amount alone. Number 2, you constantly feel behind even when you're accomplishing a lot. So you focus more on unfinished tasks, future responsibilities, and what's still left to do than what you've already accomplished. So your brain never registers success, only pressure. Number 3, you minimize things that don't count as productivity. So you dismiss emotional labor, caregiving, planning, organizing, meal prep, appointments, cleaning, managing schedules, supporting others, and mental load as not real work, even though these tasks require enormous time, energy, and executive functioning. Number 4, you only feel productive when you're exhausted. Rest feels lazy, ease feels suspicious, a calm day feels unproductive. So you subconsciously associate burnout with achievement. Number 5, you're productive in crisis, but struggle with sustainability. You know how to push through, survive, perform under pressure, and hold everything together temporarily. But sustainable routines feel harder because your nervous system is used to operating in urgency. Number 6, you overload yourself, then blame yourself for feeling overwhelmed. Instead of recognizing this is too much for one person, you think I should be handling this better. It's not a productivity issue, that's an unrealistic expectations issue. Productivity mistake number 7 is you keep searching for better tools instead of better support. So you've bought planners, apps, notebooks, courses, productivity tools, routines, but what you may actually need is accountability, structure, mentorship, systems, community, and support implementing consistently. Number 8, you feel guilty resting because there's always more to do. Your to-do list is never ending, so rest starts feeling like something you must earn, which means you rarely feel fully at rest. Number 9, you are extremely competent, but secretly feel like you are failing. Other people probably see you as organized, dependable, ambitious, high-functioning, productive. Meanwhile, internally, you feel scattered, behind, overwhelmed, and like you're barely holding things together. This disconnect is very common among high-achieving women. Number 10, you're holding yourself to impossible standards. You expect yourself to do everything, remember everything, manage everything, optimize everything, support everyone, and succeed gracefully while doing it. And when that inevitably becomes overwhelming, you blame yourself instead of questioning the expectations themselves. Number 11, you spend so much time managing life that you rarely feel present inside it. You are constantly planning, organizing, remembering, preparing, anticipating, caretaking, solving, so even your rest feels mentally busy. And productivity mistake number 12 is you think you need to become better before you deserve support. You tell yourself, once I'm more organized, once I get consistent, once I fix myself, then you'll seek support. Then you will take that class. Then you will sign up for that coach. When in reality, support is often what helps people become consistent in the first place. If you saw yourself in many of these mistakes, I want you to know something. You probably do not need another planner. You probably do not need another productivity app. And you definitely do not need to become a different person before you deserve support. In fact, one of the biggest mistakes high-achieving women make is believing they need to get organized, become consistent, or financially get it together before they ask for help. But support is often what creates consistency. Support is what helps you build sustainable routines. Support is what helps you stop carrying everything alone. Support is what helps you create systems that actually work in real life. If you're tired of feeling like you're constantly behind despite doing so much, I would love to help. Inside the Charmed Life Mastermind and Well-Planned and Productive Woman Coaching, I help women create the planning systems, accountability, structure, and support they need to stop over-functioning and start building a life that feels both productive and sustainable. Because the goal isn't to become someone who can carry more. The goal is to create a life where you don't have to. If you're ready for support, I'd love to invite you to join us. The women who join my mastermind are often the women who have spent years being the strong one, the responsible one, the capable one, the one everyone else depends on. But eventually, carrying everything alone becomes exhausting. The Charmed Life Mastermind is more than productivity training. It's a place where ambitious women receive the support, accountability, community, and systems they need to create success without sacrificing themselves in the process. You do not need to prove that you can do it all before you deserve support. You deserve support now. And sometimes the fastest path forward isn't pushing harder. It's allowing yourself to stop carrying everything alone. The women who work with me in private coaching are often the women who chronically overfunction. They look productive on the outside. Other people see them as capable, organized, ambitious, dependable, and successful, but behind the scenes, they are exhausted. They are carrying too much, managing too much, thinking about too much, and they know something has to change. Not eventually, now. Because the cost of continuing to operate this way is simply too high. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know that you do not need another year of trial and error. You do not need to spend months bouncing between planners, routines, productivity tips, and strategies trying to figure out what will finally work for you. That is exactly why I offer the Well-Planned and Productive Woman Coaching. Private coaching gives you personalized support, strategy, accountability, and systems designed specifically for your life, goals, responsibilities, and challenges. Instead of spending months trying to piece together a solution on your own, we work together to identify what is actually creating friction, building systems that reduce overwhelm, and create a clear plan for moving forward. In many cases, the work we can accomplish together in 90 days is the kind of progress that might otherwise take a year or more to create on your own. Not because you are incapable, but because having expert guidance, outside perspective, accountability, and a personalized roadmap eliminates so much of the guesswork. You stop trying to figure everything out alone, you stop second-guessing every decision, and you finally have someone helping you build a life that feels as good as it looks on paper. Because productivity isn't about squeezing more into your schedule, it's about creating a life that feels intentional, sustainable, and aligned with what matters most. And sometimes the fastest way forward is allowing yourself to be supported by someone who can help you see the path more clearly. I will leave you links for both the Charmed Life Mastermind enrollment and Well-Planned and Productive Woman private coaching application in the description and pinned comment of this video. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 12 productivity mistakes have you been making? And what goals are you stalling on because these mistakes are eating up your time, energy, and expectations? I want to know what resonates with you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with any other woman in your life that you think might be making these productivity mistakes. If you're not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos by me. And until next time, bye-bye.